clan versus clan going on, I'm gonna go ahead and do some of my tasks while I chat with you guys because today we are gonna talk raid. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Recently, I have been making more and more videos, actually putting out a video a day, and part of that has been extremely fun because part of the reason I started making content in the first place is because I enjoyed the games that I was playing, which as of when I started this game was actually raid, and I jumped into this with both feet full in, and I kind of want to document my journey with it because I have played so many other games that I guess have been kind of similar, kind of different, and raid brought something to the table that has kept me interested and want to keep playing because I still have so much to get done in raid, which I kind of love because I am definitely taking this game at my own pace. I do not consider myself to be on par with anybody else. I'm not comparing my progress, although I will say I love hearing your guys' progress when you let me know how things are going for you, where you're at in the game, if you started with my link especially, how it's helped you, how you started new accounts with it, and all of that. I love hearing all that, so please definitely keep that coming. Now, more recently, I've actually been thinking about you guys, and I've actually been wondering, like, what keeps you guys playing? Because for some of you, you've been playing this game for years and years and years, and for others, you maybe have started full new accounts with me, even using my link, or you've started alternate accounts, and one of you actually commented and said, right now you have started multiple new accounts to actually test out new player codes and figure out like which champion you kind of like the best, whether it is Tholin or it's Wukong or even Tuhanarak. Like you're kind of comparing the champs and see what works for you. So things like that is super curious. So I have just been documenting my journey in this game and really enjoying the videos that I've been making to kind of take you guys through with me and trying to show you like, yeah, this is what I've got going on. This is where I'm at next. This is the step I'm taking. This is like progress I've made, and I do love sharing that. And I love hearing your guys' progress as well and your advice. Please keep all of that coming because honestly, it's love reading about it. So definitely like, thank you guys for sharing and please keep doing that. As I said, we actually do have clan versus clan going on today. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple things in here. Now we are up against a level 16. We're level 12. This is not something I even close to foresee us actually potentially winning. But I mean, who knows? I do need to do a little bit of this forging. Faction wars. I may as well go ahead and do some of my faction wars, and then I'll do a little bit of forging as well. So right now is demon spawn crypt or crypt is open. Demon spawn. Oh, I'm actually at 12 on this one. What do I have going on? Ah, Cheshire. I need to fully build you. I need to figure out the gear I want to put on this Cheshire and actually get him going in here. We'll see if I can even get down further into here. I don't know. I don't know if I can. We'll see. I definitely have not been just building champs for faction wars. That's something I do need to for sure work on. And something that I've also kind of been making videos on has actually been champions and some of my favorites or some of the new ones I've gotten. So one of my other questions for you guys is, what content do you enjoy watching? What is content that you actually want to see? If there's anything specifically that maybe I've been doing that you like or something you want me to try out, please comment down below. Let me know what is the type of content that you're interested in actually watching. As I said, for myself, yeah, this team is not going to do it. For myself, I have been kind of just working through and taking you along any and all of my progress that I've been making in raid, and for me, I've actually been enjoying that. I've been enjoying kind of even being able to compare myself when I make my account progress videos, and I'll compare to where I was at like 100 days to my 250 days to my 300 days, which will be upcoming once I hit 300 days. And hopefully we'll have some big progress in there because, as I said, I have lots of goals that I've actually been working on. I think as content creators, we definitely come into an approach or thinking about this in a way that, like, I know I for sure have certain videos that I definitely want to record. I've gotten kind of planned out, ready to like sit down and actually get ready for you guys. But then there's also the days where you're kind of sitting and thinking like, what do I want to record today? What is the type of content I want to put out? And where do I want to go next? What is something I want to show people, or what is something that hasn't been done before? I think that's more my own approach, is trying to give you guys maybe something different. And I think sometimes that's hard to do when it is a game that is established and has been around for so long. So I do have some ideas, and I'm kind of excited for when I do get to bring them out, because I'm looking to create kind of more fun type videos. And that's all I want to give away for that, because I have something in mind, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll be like, oh shucks. But if it does, then it'll be super cool. So hopefully you guys will kind of check back and see when that happens. I'll kind of give you, you'll know when the time is that you will see a video about it. I will introduce my concept about it. So, but I think that is kind of part of it, of what we do as creators, is we try to figure out like, all right, what can I do that you guys hopefully want to see, or that you will even find entertaining, or something that you're going to watch and be like, hey, I haven't seen something like that before. more, especially not with raid. So that is kind of my maybe goals and secret plans that I have. So you're gonna have to stay tuned for those. I did talk about how I do have some personal goals and things that I actually want to do in raid, and those are things that I am going to continue to actually document for you guys and kind of bring you along that journey with me. And coming from, as I said, like a new player experience, so hopefully you guys come along on that journey with me. One of the main things that I do want to do, of course, is get my Ultra Nightmare team going, because I haven't gotten it yet, you guys. I've been kind of working on it, but haven't quite figured it out fully really yet. So that's gonna be one of the goals that I need to try to get done and do. So something else that I think I'm really mainly gonna work on, and then of course, is getting Arbiter. Now that one is going to take me a little bit longer. I did make a video on kind of where I'm at with that, what I'm stuck on, what I need to do next, but of course, actually hopefully being able to fully get her, I think that is something that I also want to try to be able to do. And I guess kind of go from there. Really completing Doom Tower, of course, is another one. I do want to be able to try to beat all of the floors. I think that is something that would be really cool if I was able to actually do that. Just one of those kind of like personal little goals for me. I am curious though, what about you guys? What is one of your guys' goals with raid at the moment? What is something that you are working on? Let me know, comment down below. And I do read all of your comments. I do also reply to all of your comments, but I do think having those little goals is something that allows the game to be interesting, kind of keeps it interesting for you, because I feel like if I was here comparing myself to everybody else's progress in this game or success in this game, then I'm sure I would be like, oh, I should be further along than I feel like I am. But I am also playing 2 accounts. I'm juggling 2 accounts, and I'm just playing at my own pace. And I honestly think that's one of the biggest things, is really just playing the game how you enjoy, and like playing it the way that you want to really play it. Of course, trying not to make like crucial mistakes along the way, which is where hopefully videos and content comes in to help you out with. I cannot believe we got Gauntlet 3 times in a row, and some of these 4 stars are for sure going to need to be sold. Just a little side note, but I mean, that's also part of the fun, right? You make mistakes, you learn as you go, and you kind of go from there. I'm sure I even made tons of mistakes when I was like, yeah, I got this. I will, you know, mistakes are always going to be made. Let's be honest here. Oh, this one's not too bad, actually. Should we upgrade this weapon and just see where it goes? HP, okay. Crit damage, okay. What about some speed, maybe? Crit damage. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. But I especially am curious, as like for you players who have been playing for years and years and years, right? And I'm asking you what kind of playing, but yeah, what are your goals? What are things that you're working on in raid right now? And I know for some it's like just kind of getting from fusion to fusion, getting to the next one, or saving X amount of resources. I know some players are saving like as many, like I know somebody specifically is saving as many shards as they possibly can, so they're not really worrying about doing things like fusions and everything, but they're trying to like save what they can until I think they said like end of the year or something, which is crazy. Kudos to you, because I pull on every ×2 event. That's kind of, I can't help it. Should I save shards? Maybe, but then I'm also like, I just want to pull them and see what we get, you know? Part of the fun. Why not? So kudos if you are actually able to save. Partially, I sometimes kind of save them, just because I'm like, yeah, I need to build the ones I do have. I even mentioned to you guys some of the champs that I actually need to build. I was like, yeah, I should probably build Cheshire Cat. I do need to actually build Cheshire Cat. The problem is anytime that I am going to build, I get distracted with other things in the game, but it's definitely a champ that I'm gonna, at this point, need to build ASAP, because even using him in something like Faction Wars without any gear and really being built on him, I'm like, oh, the potential that I see in this champ's really good. So yeah, we'll kind of see where things go from there. You guys will have to follow along and see where I actually able to go with that. I think that's it for what I really want to forge at the moment. Make sure I'm collecting everything down in here. Doing just a little bit of clan versus clan. This is obviously, like I said, not a big push. Just really being able to get all of my personal ones in here and collect everything that I need to. I do still need to do a couple other things in here as well. I could do some campaign. Forge is still ×2. So am I going to do more? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Perception. I can get 3 of those. Billion. But I do need to. Should probably sell at least the 4-star. I don't hang on to any of my 4-star stuff. Sell all that. But yeah, so those are some of the upcoming videos that I am going to have for you guys and things that I am going to be working on. But as always, I am excited to hear from you guys and what you guys also have going on. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1. And then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. So please do leave your guys' comments down below and answer some of the questions that I asked you throughout this video. I love reading your guys' comments and I will reply to you as well. And be sure that you guys do subscribe so you are able to follow along in my journey and hopefully watch me reach my own personal goals that I've been setting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!